Hello and welcome to the tutorial review of the century! Nah, I'm just kidding. That'd be boring. I mean, really. Who wants a tutorial about Watch Dogs? Who wants a review about Watch Dogs? It's already been done. I mean, really. Nah. On second thought, I will actually make an interesting tutorial review. To be honest, Game of the Century. Kind of one of the most popular games probably of the entire year. I mean, it's been anticipated and it won Game of the Year for Gamescom of 2013. Kind of an important game, I guess, because it's reflective of present day Chicago in the sense that the government is looking in on everyone, I guess. But that was back in 2012, so let's get to it. So our story begins as Aiden Pierce, and basically you're a rogue, not a rogue hacker necessarily, at least not at first, but you do work with DedSec, and you work with a partner of yours, whose name slips my mind right now. So, basically, Aiden Pierce, who is a hacker, with his partner, decided to go to the Merlot Hotel in Chicago to do some hacking, siphoning bank accounts and basically grand thefts, as if you will, on a massive scale. From the rich and powerful and famous. The main character, Aiden, loses his niece because he made a stupid mistake of basically hacking the hotel itself. Basically, someone ordered a hit on him,
Maurice,
and
one of our contractors ran a search for the hackers.
And so, because of this, both Aiden and his partner
if you need to. This guy's hacking.
Get threatened.
Got a problem?
Nope. I'm good.
His niece, Aiden's niece, gets killed by the person who was trying to scare Aiden, quote unquote, scare Aiden. Aiden hires a fixer to try and track the guy who killed his niece down. Once the fixer successfully hunts the guy, who we find out that his name is Maurice. Once Maurice was hunted down successfully, Aiden, who is pretty pissed off by all means,
Who gave the order?
quote unquote interrogates him by beating him senseless to get a name out. In
Meet the family?
trying to figure out who ordered the hit.
I'm good.
Aiden acquired recording of Maurice and the guy who he was talking to about trying to scare Aiden into never hacking anything again. Unfortunately, it didn't go well for Maurice, as he killed Lena Pierce, Aiden's niece. So Aiden's out for revenge, and he interrogates him.
I didn't know about any kids, alright? That wasn't
He never finds a name though,
I want you to think very
because Maurice is scared that the people who hired him would get to him eventually.
Even if I knew a
Even
name,
if
you
he
couldn't get me
released
talking.
a name, he'd be
These
killed
guys-
probably right on the spot.
I heard stories, man, that like nothing you ever seen before.
So Maurice refuses to
Gotta
give
walk
up
away from
on
this, man.
that name.
Something's
By refuses to give up, I mean that he never actually gives up the name itself.
Who gave the order?
Aiden almost shoots
I spoke to them on the
Maurice.
phone. They told me where to find you. That's all I know, man. That's all I know.
Maurice
Give me a name.
hides behind his hands.
A name! Kill me,
Aiden
man. Fucking
never
kill
actually
me.
intended to shoot Maurice because he needs him alive in order to get that name.
How's your memory now?
Maurice then grabs a bat and tries to attack Aiden, and Aiden fights back. In order to fight back with any foe, you press circle and you can knock them down relatively easily. It's kind of like Call of Duty controls, sort of. When it comes to handling the guns, it's L1
Maurice won't
and
talk to me.
R1. So
But I
L1
beg you,
is
talk to
to
you.
aim, R1 is to fire. That's Call of Duty-esque in terms of the controls, because it's PlayStation controls. L1 and R1. So, choose, maybe find some audio. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can find in the beginning scene. So,
I need to keep
we
moving.
get to the point where we eventually meet the fixer that Aiden has hired. Excuse me.
Yo, Maurice! Yo, what's shaking, motherfucker?
Where the hell you been?
What?
He's talking to me. I leave you for 2 minutes.
Give me my bullets.
So,
I tossed him.
this guy's a bit of a
You said
mystery.
you'd kill him otherwise.
Wears a suit
I
to
told you to hold
his
on,
job,
Jordy.
and his name is kind of funny. It's
Where you been
Jordy.
anyway?
I had to make a call.
Not much is really
Get what you
known
need from Maurice?
about this
Oh,
guy,
you're kidding me.
Let's clean this
but
mess
he's a
up.
fixer.
Stop admiring your work.
Hey, that's cute
And
and all.
in general,
but I'm
his
disappointed.
job is to basically clean up
you failed to
messes.
spot the nasty
and
inter-gang
to hunt
drama
guys
going on
down.
here.
I don't like loose ends.
He does
Let's get him
everything
outta
for a
here.
paycheck,
Too late.
whether it
Bottom of
be
the
assassin
eighth.
jobs
Chicago's
or
ahead. Game's almost over.
whether it be
We are
transportation
out of town.
jobs
Nice shot.
or pretty much anything that involves
Come on,
criminal
you're just
activity.
a little interested in my phone call.
And
All
Jordy
right,
comes
fine.
up with
Tell
this
me about your
plan,
phone call.
which
Glad you asked.
involves
Okay,
Aiden
we
and
got
the
a bunch of
police.
dead bodies, right? We got 40,000 people above us. We need a distraction.
He needs a
I called the cops.
basically both
You did?
Aiden and Jordy are
Oh,
in
yeah,
need
true story.
of
So,
a distraction.
cops arrive, and Maurice's
Jordy
little
has
band
called
of
the
brothers
police
arrive, and pow, pow,
to
pow,
meet
pow,
the
pow.
needs
Jordy,
of that
tell me you're
distraction.
joking.
No,
The
no,
police
I
will
called
take
them
care of
too.
the viceroys,
Look, we get a
while
messy
Aiden and
altercation
Jordy
at the end of the
escape
game.
undetected.
You and I slip away undetected. You'll appreciate the plan tomorrow.
Great.
So,
Punctual cops.
Aiden
Handle these guys.
goes
You grab Maurice, get him out of here.
to
Maurice,
handle
what do I
the
look like,
police
a chauffeur?
situation.
He's the shooter. I'm not through with it.
While Jordy slips out behind his back.
Dick.
Chicago police!
It's not really meant
Is
to be
anybody in here?
a funny
Identify
game.
yourselves.
So, the best way to avoid detection
Here's the weapon. Gunshot wound.
is to basically duck behind cover. Anyone would do that. That's natural. There are a couple ways to enjoy distraction, like the allure over there. Although I made the mistake when I did this, that I did that as soon as they started walking away, and they were starting to come back, and they almost spotted me. So, in order to unlock this next door, right here, you need to hack the camera, and you need to bounce from camera to camera using the link in order to unlock the door. Pretty simple. All you do is press square from going from camera to camera as I'm going here. And it should be right over there. Right there. There we go. And it's unlocked. You just press circle to get out of it, and you duck behind some cover while you wait for the police officers to move.
He's not moving unless I give him a
so
reason.
one of the things that Aiden can create is called Allure. And basically, Allure is kind of like an MP3 player that you can hack. Basically, you throw it onto a wall, and it sticks there. And you can hack it, and it plays all sorts of distraction music.
Take the bait.
And as you can see here, the police officer will move over to the sound, and Aiden will slip right by him, and the police officer will not notice. See? Easy as that.
Hey you, sir.
Another thing that Aiden can do is hack various accounts. That's how you manage to become a millionaire in this game. You hack various accounts and can use that money to buy sports cars, trucks, SUVs, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Sports cars and I think I already said that, but you get the point.
Yeah?
Hey, yo, Didi, calm down, all right? Don't give him nothing making use.
Something tells me if we run you
So,
stains through the system,
I'm just
we'll come up
fooling
with
around
any we can
here,
use. I need to see
trying
ID.
to
Both
hack
of you.
the different accounts so I can have a lot of money.
Hey, y'all
So
filming
we gotta
this?
move on.
I want to see this motherfucker online.
Now moving on.
I don't need ID. I'd ask you to smile, but
Okay,
it works
so-
better if you don't.
Let me tell you about the Viceroys
I did
a
not
bit
give you
about.
permission to take my
Here
picture.
we go.
So the Viceroys are a gang in Chicago that pretty much control
Just keep
the
quiet.
police.
You
Actually,
have that right.
the Chicago Club, which will be introduced later in the game, actually controls the Viceroys, and the club also controls the police and CTOs and Bloom. So, yeah. You'll see later on, but for now, that's all the information you're getting. So, other things that it can do is hack ATMs. Basically, once you hack people's money bank accounts for their money, you can just go to the ATM and you can withdraw the cash. Very simple. So, there's another thing that A can create, and that would be a
Right now, I need to
blackout.
get out of the stadium.
In this
and
case,
find me
it
the
is
nearest
a
access point.
game-wide blackout, and basically,
Security guard should have access.
what it allows you to do is basically slip past police undetected, and this will happen in just a few seconds. So that's the guy with the code for the hack. So you press R1, you use your right analog stick to go to the Thunderbolt sign, and that's going to be the hack.
I can't make that call. Well, then call somebody who can make that call, please. Okay, hang on.
Alright. See? There we go. You press R1. Or rather, in order to open it up, it's L1. And then you press R1 after you scan it with the analog stick in order to use it. So right here, Aiden will pass the police, and he will run into a bit of trouble. The police officer will be kind of in his way. So, basically, in order to take him out, you want to press circle to take him down. Like that. In order to climb over, you press circle, and to run, you press R2. Or L2, not sure which. Probably R2. So, as the story continues, Aiden has finally made his escape,
Where are you, Jordy?
and
Gone.
Jordy is right outside the
But don't worry, I
stadium.
left you a present. Friend of a friend deals in pre-owned cars. Got a real beauty waiting for you in the garage.
So, because the police have been called, they're currently searching for the person who calls it Black. Obviously, they can trace Aiden, so they have traced him to a near location to where you are. Excuse me. So, at this part, be careful not to be noticed by the police, obviously. So, you want to climb over using circle and head over to your left, where the yellow car indicator is. See that right there, where Aiden is headed to. You will see a red sports car. See, you get in by pressing triangle, and you start driving. In order to accelerate, you press R2, and to stop, it's L2. Use the analog sticks to turn. Alright? So, this is part of the map, and we are currently trying to escape the police. Okay, so the first turn is going to be a left because the police officer, according to the mini-map, was over to my right, so I didn't want to turn that one. The idea of a police escape is to get out of the white circle. If you look on the mini-map, you'll see, which is coming up, a white line that looks circular. You want to head towards that. And as you're heading towards that, you got to be careful of police roadblocks. And I am making a left into this back alleyway because the roadblock is currently blocking my path from escaping the police. So, I've almost escaped the police entirely. And I do not have to worry about them shooting at me. Which is a good thing, because no one likes to be shot at by the police. It's really unnecessary. They're completely overpowered.
I needed this bad.
So,
Finally got the goddamn train.
after Aiden successfully escapes the police, he is going to head back
Just need to break through.
towards
How?
his hideout,
Push
where
boys hard.
he will
They're just not gonna work
analyze
on
the
this guy, so I need
audio
to get
of
inside his head.
the talk that he had with Maurice
Guilt is eating him up.
inside the stadium.
I'll give him a couple of days. I bet he'll start reaching out.
So, in order to open up the map, you have to press the trackpad on the PS4 controller. Because this is a PS4 only tutorial, I am not sure of how to open up the map on PC or Xbox or the Xbox One, or the PS3 or the Xbox 360. I imagine that for the PS3, you probably have to press down on one of the analog sticks. Same goes for the Xbox One and 360. For PC, I would imagine that the letter M can be used as a shortcut because you can program shortcuts for PC. Let's see. So, when you make it back to the hotel where Aiden is staying, or rather your objective, you will see a set of stairs, and you want to go up those stairs, up those first stairs closest to the car when you exit the car. You want to make a left turn, sorry, and then another left turn towards the hideout. So, Aiden is back at his hideout. And this is where our video must come to a close. Now, there's one more thing that you can do in order to upgrade Aiden. For the PS4 only, I'm not sure about PS3, probably PS3 as well, you can go to the arrow keys and press
Are you sure you
the
called that
up
number?
arrow key,
Honey,
and that will bring
your
up
uncle's a
your
different kind of
smartphone.
person. It
If
doesn't
you
mean he doesn't
look,
love us.
you'll see the progressive tree and the skills tree, and you want to open up the skills tree, and you will have about 5 skill points by the time you're done with the beginning chapter of Watch Dogs. There, in the skills tree, you will be able to upgrade Aiden Pierce's abilities, hacking, combat abilities, arsenal abilities, weapons, guns, and this will be shown with this web right here. in about 2 seconds. Not sure why it's not coming up. Probably my timing was a bit off.
Give me time.
Here we go. Okay, so skill point acquired, and you can press the up arrow to unlock it. Now there are a couple skills here, and you can take down helicopters and blow steam pipes and increase battery life and do all sorts of things for hacking. And it's just a little thing that I love about this world. So make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.